I'm going to be giving yet another brief walk around of the latest update for the Xbox One experience, which is going to be available to everybody in November. Now, there haven't actually been a huge proportion of changes this time. A few icons have been updated. As you can see, there was a kind of collection of squares on the seal section. Nothing in the store has changed. Obviously, a few games have been added. Otherwise, nothing in the store has changed. Most of the changes for the store had previously been made in the first version of the update. It does actually seem quite a bit faster than the last time I tried this update. As you can see here, we now have the info up at the front, which hasn't changed. The feed still isn't updating, although this game has not had anything added. Friends has still got the same as before. Achievements is slowly having its redevelopment being updated, so we still don't have a full screen achievements app. However, as you can see here, they're actually listing the achievements and stuff now, including the artwork, which is quite a nice feature. And they've also added the captures section, so they're really trying to promote the creators now by having game clips and screenshots of the game available on the Game Hub, which has never been available before, which is actually quite nice. I've never played this game, so it would be quite interesting if I did play this game. It's got a bit of information. You can see it in the store, obviously. The right hand side menu hasn't changed particularly much. I've noticed a few icons have changed here and there, and the text in my achievements is still screwed up, mainly because the new achievements app isn't available at this moment in time. However, they have fixed this by adding the thing where you can add an account or manage an account, also sign in, etc. Icons have changed. Nothing's changed in the friends list as far as I can tell. Got the recent players still there, which is nice. It could be more prominent in my opinion. It's also nice to know that on the left hand side it isn't constantly showing some kind of status thing for the party. Now, a new feature that is coming is we're going to be able to use text chat in parties, which is also nice. So you can send text messages in there, and it's a lot faster when going from the home screen to left to bring up Snap Center, which is also really good. They also seem to have changed. Now, I need to probably launch a game to show this. However, there we go. As you can see here, you can now dismiss individual items, which is awesome because I've just reinstalled a few games and got updates and stuff, and it's nice that you can dismiss certain things. They have changed the icons here. It looks a lot cleaner than it was before in the previous update. As you can see, the Snap Center still hasn't changed much. There is actually another thing that has changed in the Snap Center. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Now, as you can see here, when you're hovering on the party, you can press Y to mute your microphone, as you can see there. You can also press X to mute the whole party. A simple press of a button, instead than having to scroll through all of this, press A, etc. So it's made it a lot faster, especially as once you snap it, it's going to automatically bring that up. So that is a really good feature that might not have been noticed by many other people. They've changed a few other icons as well for the one guide example, and My Games and Apps hasn't changed at all. I've got all of my games here. Halo 5's about to finish installing once Witcher 3's finished installing again. Now, they seem to have actually removed the pre-order bit of text that they used to show there, which I'm slightly annoyed about because sometimes I want to launch a game, and as you can see here, it's saying getting ready soon, so I won't be able to play it just yet. Yeah, as you can see here. Right, the next thing I was going to show you was if I launch, in this example, I'm going to launch Battlefield 4, And once Battlefield 4 has launched, you will notice that if you double tap the home button, once the game has actually fully launched, you'll have a lot tidier method of being able to take screenshots and 30-second game clips that has been tidied up. Before, it was up at the top and it was just like text. You didn't have a background to it, so you couldn't always distinguish it from the game. And I do actually really like what they've done so far. So as you can see here, I've double tapped it. It's got the press Y to save screenshot and press X to record that, and that's a lot clearer. I really do like that. They've done a nice job with that, and the icons, as I said, are a lot flatter, a lot nicer, which is also a really good feature. The store hasn't changed much, as I showed you earlier. I don't think anything else has changed in this specific build. I believe that the button mapping is actually now activated, so we can configure our controllers. So I'm going to be providing you, yeah, you can. So you can invert stuff and do button mapping, etc. I'm going to have a completely brand new video for that coming later on this week. And another thing that we do actually have is the ability to wirelessly update your controller. So if you go to Devices and Accessories, click on your controller, and then click on Update, on the brand new Xbox One Elite controllers, you will now be able to update it wirelessly. And I believe that there are also on the new on the whole overall brand new design, it is updating wirelessly. Can't do that just yet for the standard controllers. Might not be possible. It's a shame, but you do have to sometimes fork out the money to be able to get the new features, and at a standard price still, so it's not that bad. Now on here, as you can see, it has all of my messages that we have had, and as you can see, the messages have been updated. So when you scroll through your messages, so if I go back to this one and more, you can delete the conversation or even delete the specific message, which is also a nice little feature. And the keyboard hasn't changed particularly much. As you can see here, they changed that a while ago, and if I type the message saying hey, it's just gonna get that message fairly quickly. And yeah, it's been fairly well done. I'm just looking at my friend's profile. As you can see, it's snapped, so it's a lot cleaner. You can join party, join games. That's also cleaner because it's under a specific sub-menu, and before it was like individual, and I didn't particularly enjoy it that way. Can they see my real name? That is a very good question, because some people want to hide their names from some people, and you can check that now, which you couldn't see before. Now, the report function has obviously been updated, and it's not changed much since the last update. Here you can also see the info and the feed, etc., how many gamer points, etc. they have. So their feed of their clips and how many likes and comments and stuff. So if I click on this one, it's going to hopefully play the clip this time. Oh, no, okay, fine. And yeah, seems to be fairly well done. The achievements could be improved. Haven't got the full achievements app just out yet, but I'm fairly certain that we will be getting it very, very soon. They seem to have paired the games with each other. So if you do have a game related to another game, it seems to possibly be related. I'm not 100% sure. I've noticed that with a few things, because this guy doesn't have an Xbox 360 anymore, however he's got GTA 5 next to GTA 5. It might just be a coincidence. In fact, I think it is just a coincidence that it's showing up there. But yeah, that seems to be fairly good. The following, as you can see here, you can see who he has as his account that is following, and it's also showing your gamer picture as well as your avatar. As I said, they're going to be making it a lot more prominent, having your avatar. They really want to emphasize that you do have an avatar. They want to make people use them again, and they've redesigned the app as I showed you in the last video. So overall, I'm actually fairly impressed with this update. We don't have any more backwards compatible games at the moment. A few text issues. I'm sure they're working on that in the background, and it seems to be a lot clearer. The community section is a work in progress. You can actually see if it's an achievement and how many gamer score points it is now. I think that they're going to be adding more stuff on this right hand side panel very soon. The TV shows and stuff hasn't changed at all since the last time I did it. It actually has the free stuff down at the bottom, which is nice. So it tells you if it's available for free. I do like this bit of the store, so it collapses, so it doesn't clutter up the top bit. Nothing else has changed in the store as far as I'm aware. Nope, nothing's changed here in the store, and yeah, it's fairly good. I think that the algorithm that they're using for the recommended for you still needs to be updated, in all honesty. There could be a few new changes in the meantime between now and the full release of this. As you can see, there are the squares, as I was mentioning earlier. The subscriptions section probably hasn't changed. This is a fairly new option that you have available. So you have EA Access, which I am subscribed to, and obviously Xbox Live Gold. And then you can also have add-on subscriptions. Add-ons, so you can get your stuff like your DLCs and things like that that are recommended for you, popular, brand new add-ons that have just been released, and the featured ones that are advertised. Using a code is also a lot more simple. Before you had to go into your settings and stuff, and you can scan it in with your Kinect or enter it manually using your keyboard or Smart Glass app, which is a nice feature. Not many devices have that all the time available. So yeah, overall I'm fairly impressed. This is going to be released in November at some point, and thank you very much for watching this update on the brand new Xbox One UI. I'm going to be updating you as much as possible over the next few weeks before launch, and I'm going to be having a guide on how to remap your controller buttons very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and of course, as always, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. And see you soon.